Good morning to everybody. Father Kid D'Souza, Father Swami, our principal Karuna Gokarna ji, Aparna Kulkarni ji, Agrina ma'am, and all the students, professor, all the participants from different universities, school, colleges, and all the educational ecosystem. Truly, I am feeling honored and sense of pride to be here in this iconic institution of ideas, integrity, and impact that is St. Xavier's College. For a specific reason, which I can spell out here, Father, very clearly, that always in my student days, I was to get attracted to this St. Xavier's College and very unfortunate not to get admission into this institute. And today you have invited me to be the guest to have an interaction with these young minds. And therefore I feel it's a sense of pride for me to be here in an institute who has not given me an admission, but allowed me to have an interaction with the student. The second important thing I realized that when I'm having a sense of pride, I'm realizing and sensing the risk also. The risk I'm saying because when I see these young minds who are sitting here, I take myself to that age when I was a student like you. And when any other politician who used to come to our college or institute, categorically we as a student then used to realize and feel, look, this is a nice time to pull the leg of this politician who has come, to have a nice peaceful nap when he delivers the speech, and then to do a postmortem of that speech delivered by the relevant politician then. All these things, three things also applies to me when I come before you as a minister of this government, and therefore the sense I'm feeling of risk is in your hand now to protect me in a speech, after speech, or duration of the speech. Third thing I realized that I need to update my website, because while nicely introducing myself, my colleague fellow has introduced me as a cultural affairs minister and a sports minister, which is unfortunately half-truth, that I'm cultural affairs minister and information technology minister. And I was a sports minister in 2018-19. So there could be a problem in my website while getting my introduction. So being an IT minister, I can confess that I need to update my website and to make it very correct that not only I am an IT minister and I was never a treasurer of Mumbai Cricket Association, but I was a treasurer of BCCI, Board of Cricket Control of India. So while saying the same as IT minister, I will request all of you also to recheck your website, your DPs, your social media accounts, whether your age, your photo, your introduction has been rightly done or no, because sometimes you may land into a situation where I am today. So in this note, I feel that this Developed Maharashtra 2047, Part to Inclusive and Sustainable Development, National Conference, which has begun, I am privileged to open the same and to have a first interaction with all of you. It has been rightly stated here that the whole nation has decided to travel in one direction. The whole administration, political leadership, government functionaries, ideologuers, institutes, all stakeholders have decided that we need to go, we need to champion, we need to visualize one dream, that is Viksit Bharat 2047. And the reason is very simple, which we all are aware about, that when Bharat will celebrate the 100th freedom centenary of our country, we need to visualize, dream, and see the roadmap to achieve the best for our country. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has already given this task 5 years prior to Niti Aayog and many other institutes at federal government, central government level. We need to understand that we are a country with many states and concurrent list of constitution work together. We can achieve our dreams when all stakeholders, including all the states, come together on the same page or dreamed the same way, then only we can get the best result what we want. So Viksit Maharashtra 2047 is one of the vertical of Viksit Bharat 2047. As every other state would do, Maharashtra has decided to plan its roadmap correctly. When I am going to have a discussion in this August hall about the same, I see the next generation of change makers who are sitting here. Those who can move the hearts, challenge the system and build a better tomorrow. And what could be the best day than today when we have seen a front page news all over the country that how our Gen Z has created the history for the world to know that 2 years prior, Honorable Prime Minister announced that we are opening the space tech arena for private players. And yesterday, Honorable Prime Minister, after 2 years of research, innovation by a private institutes in Hyderabad, the Gen Z has created the miraculous and a proud work for the country that within 2 years we developed a private rocket by space route company called Vikram 1, and the world is looking at us, oh, this is the country where the space has been also opened for private people along with the government functionaries. And one more challenge has been thrown by the government to the Gen Z is that we are now going to open an atomic sector also for privatization. And therefore, I can say that the power of Gen Z for this country, this state, lies in the hands of those who are real change makers for coming days. I welcome all of you for this national conference for the reason that today we are not going to only listen, but we need to interact and also to be a part of this process where we need to achieve Viksit Maharashtra in holistic and inclusive way. Friends, I feel by 2047 is not just a centenary of India's freedom, it is moment for Maharashtra must stand tall, not only as India's economic powerhouse, but as the living proof that society can grow rich without growing cruel. Society and state can modernize without losing its soul and can race towards the future while carrying every single citizens together. Will these three motives we as a state government throwing this idea, I'm not saying we decided. This is an idea, this is a paper, this is a process where we want young mind like you all to be the part of this process. And when I say the Maharashtra, I'm here to paint a picture so vivid that you can smell the wet earth of Vidarbha farm after the first sustainable drip irrigation harvest. Hear the laughter of school children in Marathwada village who are learning Marathi, that is AI in Marathi, and feel the proud of a woman in a Konkan self-help group as her handmade products sell out on a global e-commerce platform. Entire Maharashtra has planned its own way to reach the goal. We have done a sustained, inclusive campaign for the same. 150 days before presenting this paper of Viksit Maharashtra 2047, we had an exclusive discussion within the intra-departments of State Government of Maharashtra. We had a larger online survey and suggestions from the many citizens of the state. We engaged with many stakeholders. We had many debates, discussions, and dialogue with all kind of stakeholders. And then we have come to a Viksit Maharashtra 2047 vision document paper, which is built on three non-negotiable truths. Number one, growth that leaves millions behind is not growth, it is an extraction. Number two, a planet on fire cannot host prosperity. Climate change is not a 2050 PowerPoint slide. In 2024 alone, Maharashtra faced 142 extreme weather events, floods that swallowed villages, droughts that cracked the earth, heat waves that stole lives. That is a second truth. The third, speed without wisdom produces shiny ruins. Yes, we dare to dream a 3.5 trillion Maharashtra economy by 2047, with the Mumbai metropolitan region alone at 1.5 trillion. On this three truth basis, with an inclusive roadmap, we have planned this vision document for 2047. The roadmap unfolds in three powerful phases. 2024 to 2029, Gandhi 100. This is the first phase where laying unbreakable foundations, testing bold ideas, learning fast from failures. This is the way we wanted to progress for 2047. And I'm very happy that St. Xavier's and you all have decided to be the part for 2047 vision in the first phase itself, where Gandhi 100 is the theme line with which we have decided to go ahead. The second phase is 2029 to 2035, Maharashtra at 75. Scaling success to every tier 2 and tier 3 cities, making growth go viral beyond Golden Triangle. Our aim is very clear that when Maharashtra also reaches to 75 birth centenary, the tier 2, tier 3 cities needs to be focused and make them to be the part of this holistic growth. And the last and the third phase is 2035 to 2047. That is the plan of Bharat at 100, where harvesting a Maharashtra that leads the world to innovation, equity, and ecological wisdom. I genuinely feel this inclusive vision document, these three truths on which this entire vision plan is based, and these three phases with which it will get unfolded, can be achieved with inclusion. And I must say that somebody who has really mastered this task for shaping the future plan is no other than our Honorable Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis ji, who has his signature is written on every milestone in all the verticals department in the state. Now let me take you to the 7 pillars that is the pillars on which this entire Vision Maharashtra document is going to shape up. and make the best for the Maharashtra. The pillar one is infrastructure and urban reimagination. We all must have testing the same. We already started the process, be it a coastal road. Now, when I was coming from Bandra to St. Xavier's, had there not be a coastal road, I would have taken 45 minutes to reach here. But within 12 to 14 minutes, I could reach to the St. Xavier's because of the construction, implementation, and plying of the coastal roads. We have designed the sea link from Bandra to Warsaw, and then the third phase work has also been begun from Warsaw to Mira Road, having each places a connector by which we can decongest the cities, we can save the fuels, we can see the less immersion of carbon, and we can see the better pollution or no pollution system or less of a AQI which we are facing today. From there to many multimodal logistic park, hyper-connected metro networks. Those who must have seen the metros in Mumbai city, that going to the suburb, now a peaceful, enjoyable ride, and we have extended the same, be it a Pune, be it a Nagpur, be it a Sambhajinagar, and many other parts of the state where the urban transport is the focus by which we can create a better living standards for the common man. We want to have a village specifically which belongs to my department where fiber optic cables, Bharat Net procedure number 3 has been introduced, where the connectivity to the entire village in a round circular technical way getting attached to the all tahsildars, all local police station and revenue officers, so we can get connected where some products of any part of the state can get a better market in anywhere in the world where this network fiber optics is getting connected. So this is the first pillar of infrastructure and reimagination, which is urban reimagination. We have also thought about digital infrastructure and data centers. I am fully aware that worldwide we have a discussion now. Wherever data centers has been established, obviously there is a challenge to have a scarcity of a water which gets utilized for the cooling of the same. So by utilizing the air quality monitoring system, can we create a data centers where the water can also be saved and also the ecological systems can be set into a right tone? We decided to have hyper-speed fiber network. We plan to have a 6G ready towers and Asia's greenest, most secure AI-powered data cities cooled by renewable energies. So that is the first pillar on which this vision Maharashtra 2047, we have decided to go ahead, with which we have an inclusivity and discussion from all of you. The pillar 2 is agriculture and rural renaissance. We all know that we are at the mercy of monsoon, so we need to find the technological solutions and innovations. So drone monitored irrigation system, you must have seen that Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji is time and again saying drone didi, drone didi, drone didi. This is a concept by which drone monitored irrigation, micro irrigation system can save 70% of water, and that could be also used for many other livelihoods of the flora fauna to a mankind. We have decided to have cold chain grids to stop 30% of post-harvest heartbreaks. We have seen after harvesting to have a post-harvest heart waves which creates a burning effect to a farmer's pocket. We decided and planned to have a gold chain for the same, along with it FPOs and agri-tech startup. So that is the second pillar, agriculture and rural renaissance. The third and important pillar is education and future-ready minds. by 2047. The roadmap is clear as we are having autonomous status to St. Xavier's, the process to link the jobs, job creation and education, along with the same best of the world to come to the country and to the Maharashtra. For example, we have decided to have Edu City as we cross the Atal Setu on the other side where new airport has come, where 7 new international universities, as you father have stated that migration of educational network makes our children and students to go abroad. The plan for the federal government and the state government to bring the best of the universities here in Maharashtra itself. We had many MOUs about the same, and we have planned to have innovation center in every district, and also science lab to every tahsildar, and the best of the universities, academia in the nation and globe to be the part of Maharashtra. The fourth and important pillar is health and human dignity. As we know that the country can progress where the citizens get the best of the facilities for their own people to have in a better way, to have their better health system. So primary health centers will be upgraded as mini hospitals to have a public-private partnership roadmap to bring the best of the technologies, expertise, ecosystem, having the more number of IIMs, AIMS, more seats to be awarded for the medical education, to many other things that has been planned as the pillar 4, that is health and human dignity. The pillar 5, which I feel which is very close to this generation and me, that is environmental regeneration and climate leadership. Net zero 2047. We need to upskill, upgrade our all industries, our all job creation systems, our all transport systems at net zero 2047, where the power sectors, the industry sector, and many other, including agri sectors, we have planned to have a climate change as one of the core issue on which the roadmap for the progress has been designed. And we all know Tadoba will be the Asia's most celebrated tiger corridor, and the Western Ghat will be the breath freely again. So in that perspective, this pillar 5 will have a holistic approach of the growth with the environmental issues to be taken into the consideration. Pillar 6, that is economic diversification and innovation explosion. We have planned to have electric vehicle industry to be the part of Maharashtra, biotechnology industries to be the part of Maharashtra. We already started AVGC sector to come in Maharashtra. As we know that there is IIT, that is Indian Institute of Technology. We have IIM, Indian Institute of Management. We have started the first of its own kind, IICT, that is Indian Institute of Creative Technology, to attract audiovisual, gaming, and all other industries, animations to be the part of Maharashtra. Along with its space tech startups, to women-led industry innovations, that is the part of this pillar 6. As I have rightly stated at the beginning, we want to have a development, virasat se vikas tak. We cannot forget our soul. So cultural infrastructure is very important part. So having a drama theater in all the districts, making the better facilities of film cities in Mumbai at Goregaon, new film city at Nasik, coming film city at Ramtek, Nagpur, the VFX centers to technologically upgraded mechanism to attract the world's creative drama film industry with the part of Maharashtra. And my close to heart project, first time in Maharashtra, will have the Museum of Maharashtra in a BKC to get completed in this time to showcase the world how culturally rich and deep the Maharashtra is. The last pillar is about the governance that serves, not rules. We have decided and we already started. We entered into an agreement with Meta that these services, around 150 services, be it a birth certificate, be it your caste certificate, be it your many other parts of documents which we want to have for our own purpose, gets circulated and generated online, and with an MO with Meta, will have to be delivered on a WhatsApp. So the citizens get the services which should be online for better governance. Friends, I have many more things to say, but Gokarna ma'am has so briefed me while coming here that I should be precise in my deliverance and to have more discussion in a debate with you. So outer line of Viksit Maharashtra 2047, from where it draws, that is a Viksit Bharat 2047. The second is the process, which is an inclusive process of 150 days, surveys, discussions, dialogue. The three truths on which it has been all decided about, and also the three tasks on which it has been built on, and the 7 pillars on which it has been designed. I am keeping it open for all of you to understand, to participate, to guide, to help we all to achieve the best for the Maharashtra. Thank you so much for having this patience hearing. Thank you. Thanks a lot.